postpartum period is often overlooked nutritionally. What are some essential nutritional considerations for new parents? And from your perspective, how do you support them through that demanding time? Because that's a year is, as I'm learning, it's very much on the go, there's no sleep. How, from your perspective, how does that work?
You totally hit the nail on the head with that one. No sleep, that part. But postpartum is one of the most nutritionally demanding phases, and I think it's often overlooked physically, emotionally, and mentally. But it's often treated like an afterthought. Women are focused on the nursery, the best car seat, the stroller, all of those things, but they spend so little time thinking about how they need to be supported during the postpartum period. Your nutrient stores postpartum are depleted after birth. Your energy needs are high, especially if you're breastfeeding. And parents are, like you mentioned, running on little sleep. So when I work with my clients, I focus on rebuilding with key nutrients like minerals, iron, protein, vitamin C, zinc, B12, choline, omega 3s, and that's just naming a few. So you can see how much nutrients are needed postpartum to support mood, energy, tissue repair, and milk production. So I also emphasize warming, blood building foods, and easy to digest meals that support healing, especially in the early days postpartum when your body is really focusing on healing and um, bringing your milk in. It's not really focused on digestion, it's focused on all of those other things. So having those warming, blood building foods are really, really important. And then beyond food, I provide realistic strategies. So like in pregnancy, we're prepping freezer meals ahead of time, we're creating snack packs, and I'm giving my clients permission to not cook everything from scratch. So looking at ways that they can incorporate shortcuts, whether that's going to the grocery store, buying pre-cut veggies and pre-cut fruit, or leaning on food meal delivery services like a HelloFresh or like a Factor. Just knowing that eating in postpartum is hard, but nutrition is a non-negotiable, and just finding ways that we can make it accessible in the event that you never had the opportunity to do that during pregnancy. Because again, I know we emphasize the village, but in this day and age, a lot of people are moving across the world for their partners, and they may not have a village or a family to be able to support them with like making meals. So finding alternative ways that they can still feel supported, and making sure that they're rebuilding their nutrient store so that they can feel good and support recovery. And then also giving yourself flexibility, grace, and not pressure on or perfection.
Mm. I think, as I can speak for myself, as Black women, we put ourselves on a very high pedestal. So I can imagine you have clients coming to you who are trying to be how they were originally before the baby, and how they
Mhm.
come to you having those concerns of, well, I'm trying to do A, B, and C, and my husband tried to help, but I got mad at him, or my partner tried to
Yeah.
help, but I got mad at him. And you're like, no, you need to let the people help.
You know what? One of the best pieces of advice I got from an old coworker when I was getting ready to go on maternity leave was done is better than perfect. She said,
Mm,
your husband is not going to put the onesies in the drawer that they're dedicated to. He's not going to put the washcloths. It might be a little, scavenger hunt when you're looking for the outfit for the baby, but the laundry's done and it's put away. It's not worth the fight, and done is better than perfect. You can't do it all. You need to conserve your energy, focus on recovery, focus on healing. So just giving yourself that grace and that permission that you can take a step back. You don't have to do it all, and leaning on the people around you to support you and making sure things are getting done around the house.